What's going down, folks? It's your boy C back on the sticks once again with another Madden 18 Falcons franchise video for you guys, and this is going to be week number 2 against the Green Bay Packers. This is going to be our first home game of the year in the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and I've got to admit, they got the stadium looking pretty amazing. This is the first time I've actually seen it in Madden 18, and along with the pregame animations, I'm pretty impressed with what EA did with the presentation. Now, we're coming off a pretty solid win week 1 against the Bears, and we're going to need every bit of that momentum to keep rolling here against the Packers today. Because like I said in the last video, I did switch the difficulty to all Madden, and when you factor in that we're going up against arguably the best quarterback in the NFL in Aaron Rodgers, we could be in for a shootout all game long, so it should be a good one. Now, getting into the gameplay, the Packers come out going with the ground game to Montgomery on the first play, and he gets tripped up and stumbles ahead for a gain of 6. On 2nd and 4, Montgomery with the carry again, and this time he's going to fall forward just shy of the first down marker, so that's going to set up 3rd and inches. Out of the I formation now, Rodgers tosses it to Montgomery off the left side. He spins and jukes the defender and takes it to the 49-yard line with the carry. That's going to set up a 1st and 10. Rodgers with the play fake, looking downfield, goes up top to Cobb, who makes the grab, and that's going to move the Packers deep into Falcons territory. Setting up a 1st and 10 now. Rodgers out of the gun, gets sacked. Tack McKinley with his 2nd sack in 2 games, gets to Rodgers and brings him down, and it looks like he has some help up front with the missed blocking assignment by the guard and center. I'm not too sure what happened on that play, what caused the confusion, but we'll definitely take it because it backs Green Bay up to a 2nd and 18. Rodgers with the 5-step drop has time and delivers a beautiful pass to Randall Cobb complete near the sideline. Then the next play on 1st and goal, Rodgers drops back and hits Cobb with the slant for the score. So Green Bay marches down the field in 7 plays to punch it in for 7. This is not the start that we needed. And on top of that, our depth at linebacker takes a hit because Kamal Ishmael needed to exit the game with muscle cramps. But anyways, we're down 7 when our offense takes the field. Matt Ryan comes out with the play fake, looks downfield and hits Taylor Gabriel, who makes a diving grab on the play, and the completion goes for a gain of 14. So on the next play, Freeman gets the carry and runs right into Blake Martinez for no gain on the play, and adding insult to injury, pun intended, Devontae Freeman is down. This is not a good sign for this electric Falcons offense. So Tevin Coleman grabs his helmet and checks in, and the early report on Devontae Freeman is that it's an upper torso injury that could be fairly significant, so his official status to return to the game is doubtful. Now, with that being the case, you guys, we're going to have to lean a lot more on Tevin Coleman and our MVP quarterback, Matt Ryan. So back to the gameplay, Julio makes the grab on a pass that was a little bit behind him here on 2nd and 10, bringing up a 1st down. Next play, Ryan looking for Jones across the middle. He makes the grab, and he's going to be tackled a couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 2 situation. Looking to go back to the ground game, Coleman gets the carry, but finds no running room off the right side, and that's going to actually lose 3 yards. So on 3rd and 5 here, Ryan drops back, trying to buy time, hits Taylor Gabriel in stride. He turns it upfield and runs into the end zone to tie this one up. That was a nice completion there to Taylor Gabriel. These are the types of plays that we're going to need moving forward, especially if Devontae Freeman is out for any amount of time. Other guys are just going to have to step in and pick up the slack, and Taylor Gabriel can get it done. So the defense takes the field once again as Aaron Rodgers comes out, goes with the play fake, but gets sacked by McKinley again. McKinley gets to Aaron Rodgers for the 2nd time today, and this could be considered another fluke play, because check it out. Montgomery gets in a good cut block on McKinley, getting into the ground, but for some weird reason, Aaron Rodgers just stands there and allows McKinley to take him down for a sack. Now again, this is on all Madden with default sliders, so if you guys know of any good sliders, go ahead and lob them my way, because maybe that has something to do with why Aaron Rodgers was just back there like a sitting duck. So now we've got the Packers backed up to 3rd and forever. Aaron Rodgers just checks it down to Cobb, who makes the grab there, and the defense is able to force a 3 and out. So the offense comes back on the next drive here. Matt Ryan comes out in the pistol, looking to make a play, finds Mohamed Sanu on the 10-yard out. He turns it upfield and gets pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line. That moves us into Packers territory now, going back with the ground game to Coleman. He goes nowhere once again on the play, and that brings up 2nd and 10. Ryan with the snap under center, fires quick to Austin Hooper on the grab there, and he gets brought down by Morgan Burnett after a gain of 9. Next play, looking to pick up the 1st down, the handoff goes to Coleman, who just barely picks up the 1st down. Then a couple plays later on 2nd and 7, Ryan going up top to Coleman. He makes the grab there at the 1-yard line, and that sets up a 1st and goal where Tevin Coleman gets the carry and punches it in for the score. And that's exactly the way that we wanted to come out and respond to the score by the Packers, by marching it 60 yards downfield to put up 7. And despite the injury to Devontae Freeman, this Falcons offense really hasn't missed a beat. So the Packers offense takes the field. Aaron Rodgers with the snap hands it off to Montgomery, and he takes it all the way into Falcons territory to the 46. That brings up 1st and 10. Rodgers with the play fake, gets Keanu Neal to bite on the play action, and throws it up top to Jordy Nelson deep on a post route for the score. We cannot afford to make these types of mistakes against Aaron Rodgers. He sees everything. We got to play solid defense. Now getting into our next drive on second down, Matt Ryan comes out, goes with the play action, looks downfield and hits Mohamed Sanu on a comeback route, and that's going to move the chains all the way up to the 44. Next play, 1st and 10. Coleman gets the carry, trying to find daylight, goes nowhere with it. He actually picks up 2 yards, bringing up 2nd and 8. Sark then dials up the screenplay to Coleman. He breaks it to the outside, and he's going to take it all the way up to the 42-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The next play on 1st and 10, Ryan takes a snap in the gun, trying to make a play downfield, tries to get it to Mohamed Sanu, but the pass is broken up. That was solid coverage there by the defense. The next play, Ryan in the gun with 3 wide, looks downfield, but is under pressure immediately and luckily gets rid of the ball before taking the sack there, bringing up 3rd down. Ryan with an empty backfield trying to hit Austin Hooper across the middle. The pass is dislodged, and the Green Bay Packers defense just sent a message on that drive there. They came to play too. So we take it into the half with a tie ball game, and it's really going to come down to who wants it more in the last 20 minutes of the game. But this is really starting to look like one of those games where the final team with the ball could win it. So you guys might just want to lock in. Now getting into the 3rd quarter action, Coleman gets the toss and gets stuffed in the backfield. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 14. Ryan with the snap, facing a blitz, gets rid of it and is complete to Mohamed Sanu, gets pushed out of bounds at the 33. That sets up a 1st and 10. Tevin Coleman then gets the carry, looking for running room but can't find any. And if you take away that rushing score earlier, it's been a tough day for Coleman on the ground. So facing a 2nd and 8 here, Ryan takes the snap under center, but doesn't see the blitzing linebacker on the play and goes down for a sack. That is something that we cannot afford because it knocks us back to 3rd and 14. With solid pass pro up front, Ryan delivers a strike to Julio Jones for a 1st down, and that pickup was not easy. Julio really had to work for it, trying to create separation at the top of the route, but Julio does a great job winning on that play and picking up the 1st down. So looking to keep the drive balanced, Coleman gets another carry on the drive, and despite being stuffed all day, he picks up some pretty decent yardage on that play. That's going to go for a gain of 8. A couple plays later on 3rd and 2, Coleman gets the carry off the right side, finds running room, and he's going to be brought down at the 36-yard line. So the Falcons are really marching on this drive, looking to capitalize on 1st and 10. Ryan drops back, buys time, decides to scramble, and at the last second gets rid of it to Julio Jones. How many times have we seen Ryan do that in his career? He always seems to have a knack of knowing what the line of scrimmage is and knowing exactly where to place the ball while on the run. Now moving ahead a couple plays to 2nd and 10 in the same series, Ryan drops back, hits Mohamed Sanu, he breaks a tackle, races toward the pylon and dives into the end zone for the score. Mohamed Sanu showcases some elusiveness and escapability on that play by first making the grab and then shaking loose of the tackle by Morgan Burnett, punching the gas pedal to outrun Blake Martinez into the end zone for 7. Now, as you guys know, the 4th quarter is usually Aaron Rodgers' time to shine, so we've got to contain him. But on the first play of the 4th quarter, Aaron Rodgers tries to go deep, but the pass is broken up. That was a nice play by Robert Alford there, breaking on the ball. Now, facing the 2nd and 10, Rodgers with the play action, looking for Randall Cobb, throws it complete on the comeback route, and that's going to move the chains. Moving ahead a bit in the same drive, Rodgers looks for Jordy Nelson up top. Nelson makes the grab there, and that's going to set him up inside the 10-yard line. And then on 1st and goal, Montgomery gets the carry, finds an open lane, and runs it into the end zone for the score. And did you guys just see how Grady Jarrett helped push Montgomery into the end zone? That was just a crazy play. So after we go 3 and out, the Packers get it right back. The carry by Montgomery is going to go for no gain. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 11. Rodgers drops back from under center, trying to find a receiver downfield, but gets rid of it to his tight end out of bounds. But check this out, you guys. They're calling it a completion. So of course I throw the red flag here, and the play is somehow confirmed by the refs to be a catch. But look at this. That's an obvious incompletion, right? Kendricks is clearly out of bounds before the ball gets to him, but they still give him the catch. I don't get it. Anyways, we get a chance to get off the field here on 3rd and 7. Rodgers gets rid of it to his fullback. He makes the catch, but the refs make the right call on the field this time. So the offense takes the field after the 3 and out with under 6 minutes to play. It's time to be great. On 1st and 10, Coleman gets the carry off the right side, and he's going to be taken out of bounds after picking up 15 yards on the play. That was a nice run by Tevin Coleman. Next play on 1st and 10, Ryan from the gun. He's under pressure and has to get rid of it a little bit earlier than he wanted to and throws it incomplete. Julio Jones was the target on that play. Then on 2nd down, Ryan with an empty backfield, looking for Austin Hooper on a slant, somehow makes the grab in traffic and holds on to it after the collision. Because it brings up 3rd and short, Ryan drops back, going back to Julio Jones across the middle of the field, and that completion brings us well inside field goal range for Matt Bryant. But we're still looking to get it closer and make Green Bay burn some of their timeouts. And after the completion there, the Hill brings us to the 2-minute warning. Facing a 2nd and 4 from the 29, we go right back to the ground game to Tevin Coleman, and he gets spun around and tackled after a gain of 2. But we still got to keep pounding the rock in the ground game. On 3rd and 2, going right back to Tevin Coleman, he picks up the 1st down, and the best thing about that is that it forces Green Bay to use their first timeout. So on the next play on 1st and 10, Coleman gets the toss off the right side, looking for a block downfield, but does a smart thing and stays in bounds, and the Packers burn burn another timeout. And then after another run and burn timeout by Green Bay, we keep it on the ground on 3rd and 7. Coleman looks to run up the middle. He gets tackled before picking up the first, but the clock keeps running. That's exactly what we wanted because Matt Bryant comes out, lines up the kick, and drills it. We take a 24-21 lead with 20 seconds left in the game. So Aaron Rodgers and the Packers get one final crack at it here on 3rd and 4. Rodgers looking to go with the Hail Mary play, throws up a prayer hoping for a miracle, but it's picked off by Ricardo Allen, and that will do it as Ricardo tries to run it back. He probably should have just run out of bounds after intercepting it, but everybody wants to get on the highlight reel. But the final in this one, you guys, is 24-21, and we improved to 2-0 to start the season. But this was a crazy game that came down to the wire. Now, as you guys are checking out the stats, I just want to say thank you to everybody who supported the Week 1 video against the Bears. It was the first video that I've ever gotten 7,000 views and 200 plus likes in a day. You guys are just amazing, and I really don't have the words to say thank you enough. I just want you all to know that I really appreciate your support. Now, if you guys are able to help me out and get this video to over 350 likes, I'll lob you guys a giveaway in the video for Week 4. I'm not going to tell you what that is just yet, but it'll definitely be something that shows my appreciation for your support. Anyways, you guys, that's all the time I got for this video. Thank you for tuning in once again. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.